Do you want to fumble around less with the Course Maker? Today we will show you a few quick tips to spend less time fumbling and more time creating, and we're starting right now. Tip number 1. If there's an item you use a lot, hold A to pin it. This is going to make it so that if other items leave the toolbar, this one will not. You'll always have access to this item on your toolbar. Makes it really quick and easy to access. Tip number 2. If you add a checkpoint, you can actually still add power-ups. A lot of people come to my stream and they say, how come checkpoints no longer give you a mushroom? And I say, well, you could. It can actually give you whatever you want. I actually want it right now to give a super hammer. So all you do is you put the super hammer down, you drag it onto the checkpoint, just like an item box. Now, when you walk by it, you become Super Luigi. And this is actually really useful for speedrunners or for people that you want to reward for beating your entire level all at once without dying. This is a really good way to give them a special power-up that not everybody gets to have. Okay, next tip. This is tip number 3. Some people ask, how do you start from the very beginning of the level when you're editing instead of dragging yourself all the way back? Well, let's say our level's all the way out to here. We've created pretty far. We don't want to grab and drag all the way back. So what we can do is actually hold the minus button. Just like we did for hard pressing to pin the ground block, we're going to actually hold minus. And we're going to start all the way from the beginning. And now we get to play our entire level so far. So that is tip number 3. Tip number 4 is a music tip. I've been asked, how do you make sure that the music plays for longer than just one screen? So we're going to start. I'll show you the beginning. This is what a lot of people have trouble with. It starts with the normal music. Then we hit that cube, and now all of a sudden it's our Mario Galaxy music, which is awesome. But the second we get too far, now it's back to the normal music again. So the way to fix this is you just take the music and you actually place it on top of the player. So now when they start, the music's actually going to be, from the very beginning, it's going to be the music that you selected. Tip number 5 is one that I haven't seen anybody talk about, and I think is the most useful. You can actually do co-op making with one player to make it more quick and efficient. So what I would do is I got my Joy-Cons right here. I'm going to connect them both. There we go. And we have 2 players here. I'm going to leave the secondary player. This is the green hand right now. I'm going to have them do all the terrain. So if I need ground, I'm going to have my second player make the ground happen, do whatever we want. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I switch over to my first player, and I want some enemies right here. I want a bully, and right here I want a 10 coin, because I want them to be rewarded when they get up to the top. But wait, no, they can't reach that. So I'm going to switch back to my second player here. I'm going to hit steep slope, and we're going to start to give them a way to get up there. But now I want to switch back over. It seems a little too easy now, so I'm going to put one icicle right here. And I kind of want to close off this room, so I'll switch back again to the ground and kind of open this up so that we can see everything a little bit better. And you guys get the point. So you're able to switch back and forth between the Joy-Cons in order to save yourself a lot of time. It's very, very useful. And bonus tip, you can actually also do this with sound effects. So let's say we want, when the player gets to this point, we want a yay sound, but now we always use this shock one for some reason. We really love that. So we're just going to leave that on the second hand. And now the first hand, we like punching. For some reason, we like to hear the punch. So we're going to put that there. But we also want the player to know that they're shocked right at the very beginning. So very, very useful to switch back and forth between these two. And I hope that that is something that you can use in your own creations. Be sure to check out our Mario Maker 2 playlist to continue to grow as a level creator. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.